What a mix. What a man. What a DJ. DJ Dolls in the mix.
You know I love you and I always will. I know you're married, but I love you still.
The day I met you, my heart spoke to me, and it said to love you through eternity.
Not knowing that you were another's bride, I thought I'd always be close by your side. You know I love you and I always will. I know you're married, but I love you still.
What a mix. What a man. What a DJ. DJ Dolls in the mix.
You broke a heart, dear, that would die for you.
I'd give this world, dear, to belong to you.
The game is over now and we've both lost. Our broken hearts will have to pay the cost. You know I love you and I always will. I know you're married, but I love you.
The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train, and there to meet me is my mother and papa, and down the road I look and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to meet me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry. And there's that old oak tree I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to meet me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Then I wake and look around me at the gray walls that surround me, and I realize that I was only dreaming. For there's a garden, there's a sad old padre, arm in arm we'll walk at daybreak again. I'll touch the green, green grass of home.
An acre of diamonds
words I'd offer to you: a solid gold mansion, an airplane or two.
This whole world would be yours to have and to hold if teardrops were pennies and heartaches were gold. If teardrops were pennies and heartaches were gold, I'd have all the riches my pockets would hold. I'd be oh so wealthy with treasures untold if teardrops were pennies and heartaches were gold.
Hey, hey, hey! What's up, everybody? It's your girl Wahoo, na nimetulia na DJ Dolls.
The tears that have fallen won't buy you a thing. The heartache you've caused me won't pay for a ring.
The love that I wanted would not have grown cold if teardrops were pennies and heartaches were gold. If teardrops were pennies and heartaches were gold, I'd have all the riches my pockets would hold. Love is like a butterfly, as soft and gentle as a sigh. The multicolored moods of love like its satin wings. Love makes your heart feel strange inside. It flutters like soft wings in flight. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing. I feel it when you're with me. It happens when you kiss me. That rare and gentle feeling that I feel inside. Your touch is soft and gentle, your kiss is warm and tender. Whenever I am with you, I think of butterflies. Love is like a butterfly, the multicolored moods of love like its satin wings. Love makes your heart feel strange inside. It flutters like soft wings in flight. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing. Your laughter brings me sunshine. Every day is springtime, and I am only happy when you are by my side. How precious is this love we share, how very precious, sweet and rare. Together we belong like daffodils and butterflies. Love is like a butterfly, as soft and gentle as a sigh. The multicolored moods of love like its satin wings. Love makes your heart feel strange inside. It flutters like soft wings in flight. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing.
Let's go out
DJ Dolls.
in a blaze of glory. All good things must end, like two heroes in a story. Let's go out like we came in a blaze of glory. Here we are, broken hearted. We thought our love would never end, but we fell hard when we got Let's go out in a blaze of glory. All good things must end, like two heroes. Let's go out in a blaze of glory. blaze of glory. Here we are, broken hearted. We thought our love would never end, but we fell hard when we got started. We're falling out like we fell in. Let's go out in a blaze of glory. All good things must end, like two heroes in a story. Let's go out like we came in a blaze of glory.
DJ Dolls.
Let's don't lie and hurt each other. That would be our worst mistake. Once again, let's act like lovers. One more time for old time's sake. Let's go out in a blaze of glory. All good things must end, like two heroes in a story. Let's go out.
I guess there's not much I can do or say. Saw my baby with another guy today.
DJ Dolls.
Though I love her and I tried to tell her so, it's hello blues and down the road I go. Well, I'd never seen that guy before today. He held my baby in the closest way, and the way she snuggled close to him I know. It's hello blues and down the road I go. Well, it seemed our thoughts were much alike, our likes were much the same. We even had our future planned till into town he came. Well, I'd never seen that guy before today. He held my baby in the closest way, and the way she snuggled close to him I know. It's hello blues and down the road I go. It seemed our thoughts were much alike, our likes were much the same. We even had our future planned till into town he came. Well, I'd never seen that guy before today. He held my baby in the closest way, and the way she snuggled close to him I know. It's hello blues and down the road I go. Yeah, it's hello blues and down the road I go.
This is DJ Dolls in the mix.
I roll out every morning, I drink my coffee on the run, working for the man just the way my daddy done. And the money I'm making ain't buying much bacon, but when payday comes along, sometimes I gotta do something even if it's wrong. The telephone keeps ringing and it gets under my skin. They all call to ask me when I'll send the money in, but AT&T does a favor for me and takes a message at the tone. Sometimes I gotta do something even if it's wrong. Seems the road is getting rougher as I roll on up the hill. High times passing by me just like I was standing still. wrong. I sent her far away when she set me for a fall. She was a digger and the bills got bigger and I was up against a wall. Sometimes you gotta do something even if it's wrong. Now I hear those wolves howling and I can't get no sleep at all. The good Lord knows I'm tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul. From the grindstone to the gravestone, is it really worth it all? Sometimes you gotta do something even if it's wrong. Seems the road is getting rougher as I roll on up the hill. High times passing by me just like I was standing still. But I'm almost to the top and I'll go until I drop. Some fall by the wayside, but I've gone too far to stop.
This is DJ Dolls in the mix.
Carroll County's pointed out as kinda square. The biggest thing that happens is the county fair. And I guess that's why it seemed like such a big event. What we all call the Carroll County accident. The wreck was on the highway just inside the line. Walter Browning lost his life, and for a time it seemed that Mary Ellen Jones would surely die. But she lived long enough for her to testify. Now Walter Browning was a happy married man, and he wore a golden wedding ring upon his hand. But it was gone, nobody knew just where it went. He'd lost it in the Carroll County accident. Mary Ellen testified he flagged her down, said he was sick and could she drive him into town. And no one even doubted what she said was true, 'cause she was well respected in the county too. Now I went down to see the wreck like all the rest. The bloody seats, the broken glass, the tangled mess. Something no one else had even seen. Behind the dash in Mary's crumpled up machine. A matchbox circled by a rubber band, and inside the ring from Walter Browning's hand. And it took a while to figure out just what it meant. The truth about the Carroll County accident. By dark of night I dropped the ring into a well, and I took a sacred oath that I would never tell. The secret of the Carroll County accident.
I'm getting out of this high-rise penthouse suite, where we pretend life's rosy and sweet. I'm going back to the folks that I used to know, where everyone is what they seem to be. And these high-class friends that you like to hang around, when they look my way, they're always looking down. And I'm tired of you spending every dime I make to finance this way of life I've learned to hate. I'm going back to a better class of losers. This uptown living's really got me down. I need friends who don't pay their bills on home computers, and they buy their coffee beans already ground. You think it's disgraceful that they drink $3 wine? A better class of loser suits me fine. You said the grass is greener on the other side. I can't see grass at all. And the concrete and the steel have changed the way you feel. It takes more than caviar to have a ball. I'm going back to a better class of loser. This uptown living really got me down. I need friends who don't pay their bills on home computers and to buy their coffee beans already ground. If you think it's disgraceful that they drink $3 wine, you may think that I'm talking foolish. You've heard that I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder how I can promise you now this love that I feel for you always will be. Well, you're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen.
DJ Doubles. This man is talented, also most underrated.
They say time takes its toll on the body, makes the young girl's brown hair turn gray. Well, honey, I don't care, I ain't in love with your hair. And if it all fell out, well, I'd love you anyway. They say time can play tricks on memory, make people forget things they knew. Well, it's easy to see, it's happening to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you. Oh darling, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, but just listen to how this song ends. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever. Hey,
On a warm summer's evening,
hey,
on a train bound for nowhere,
hey,
met up with a gambler.
hey,
We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns to stare
hey,
out the window at the darkness.
hey,
The boredom overtook us,
hey,
and he began to speak.
hey,
Son, I made my life
hey,
reading people's faces
hey,
and knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet. His face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done.
Avril Happen and a chill night. DJ Dolls in the mix.
Now every gambler knows the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best you can hope for is to die in your sleep. So when he'd finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette, and faded off to sleep. Then somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. Sitting at
Well, how am I doing since you did what you done to me? I can't lie, sometimes cry when I think of how it used to be. I keep my friends with me, I stay busy, and I don't get much sleep. Baby, that's how I'm doing since you did what you done to me. Well now, wait 1 minute, I failed to mention those tears I cry are tears of joy. Because it was no fun there under your thumb, and now that we're done, I'm getting right every night with every single, every loving girl inside. So how am I doing since you did what you done to me? I can't lie, sometimes cry when I think of how it used to be. I keep my friends with me, I stay busy, and I don't get much sleep. Baby, that's how I'm doing since you did what you done to me. Alright.
What a mix, what a man, what a DJ. DJ Dolls in the mix.
Well, when all my friends heard what a you-know-what you were, they took me out on the town. But then I heard our song and I danced along, but it felt all wrong, 'cause she was sweet, she let me lead, she never took her ever loving eyes off me. So how am I doing since you did what you done to me? I can't lie, sometimes cry when I think of how it used to be. I keep my friends with me, I stay busy, and I don't get much sleep. Baby, that's how I'm doing since you did what you done to me. Well, I don't know what you were thinking, running round on me. Now you say you're sorry. Well, honey, I agree. So, how are you doing since you did what you done to me?
Weather vane out on the shed is looking to the west. good as any way, I guess. Closing this old gate kinda ends our episode. 'Cause there's no use running when you're on the wrong road. Gal, it wouldn't take much for someone to define all the contradicting flashes that burn across our mind. But there's no way to communicate if you don't know the code. And there's no use running when you're on the wrong road. I get to thinking about the way it might have been, and I wonder how we got to this state that we're in. But every word we spoke only added to the load. And there's no use running when you're on the wrong road. I guess we knew some things you gotta fight to win, but you get to standing back after leading with your chin. We both learned too young that you reap what's been sown. And there's no use running when you're on the wrong road. No, there's no use running when you're on the wrong road.
Everyone considered him the coward of the county. He'd never stood one single time to prove the county wrong.
DJ Dog.
His mama named him Tommy, but folks just called him Yellow. Something always told me they were reading Tommy wrong. He was only 10 years old when his daddy died in prison. I looked after Tommy 'cause he was my brother's son. I still recall the final words my brother said to Tommy. Son, my life is over, but yours has just begun. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. It won't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. There's someone for everyone, and Tommy's love was Becky. In her arms he didn't have to prove he was a man. One day while he was working, the Gatlin boys came calling. They took turns at Becky, and there was 3 of them. Tommy opened up the door and saw his Becky crying. The torn dress, the shattered look was more than he could stand. He reached above the fireplace and took down his daddy's picture. As his tears fell on his daddy's face, he heard these words again. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now it won't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. The Gatlin boys just laughed at him when he walked into the bar room. One of them got up and met him halfway across the floor. When Tommy turned around, they said, "Hey, look, old Yellow's leaving." But you could have heard a pin drop when Tommy stopped and locked the door. 20 years of crawling was bottled up inside him. He wasn't holding nothing back, he let 'em have it all. When Tommy left the barroom, not a Gatlin boy was standing. He said, "This one's for Becky," as he watched the last one fall. And I heard him say, "I promised you, Dad, not to do the things you've done. I'll walk away from trouble when I can. Now please don't think I'm weak, I didn't turn the other cheek. And Papa, I sure hope you understand. Sometimes you gotta fight when you're a man."
They call me Catfish Bates 'cause I can catch a catfish anytime I want. They call me Catfish Bates 'cause I can. They call me Catfish Bates 'cause I can. They call me Catfish Bates 'cause I can. They call me Cat. They call me Cat. They call me Cat. They call me Catfish Bates 'cause I can catch a cat anytime I want. They even when the moon man tells me they won't bite. They call me Catfish Bates 'cause I know where that big old flathead's a hiding. I'm gonna take him home with me tonight. I am the king of the Lousathatchee. My home is on the river, and them catfish, they all know me by my sign. I keep my nose on the west wind, my eye on the water, and my mind on my business all the time. Well, I get me a plug a day's work tobacco and a can of big old redwoods. I go down to where the rivers are running strong. I throw my hook out on the water, I let it float on down the channel, and I'll have me a big old flathead for too long. They call me Catfish Bates 'cause I can catch a catfish anytime I want to, even when the moon man tells me they won't bite. They call me Catfish Bates 'cause I know where that big old flathead's hiding, and I'm gonna take him home with me tonight. Oh, when they bury me, I wanna be somewhere on the river with a big old flathead laying on my stone. And them catfish will all be praying, there'll be flatheads up in heaven, so my ghost will leave them hatchy cats alone. They call me Catfish Bates 'cause I can catch a catfish anytime I want to, even when the moon man tells me they won't bite. They call me Catfish Bates 'cause I know where that big old flathead's hiding, and I'm gonna take him home with me. I'm gonna take him home with me. I'm gonna take him home with me tonight.
In Cumberland, Kentucky, on a cool autumn evening, Billy lay in love with Mary Ann. She was a rich judge's daughter, he was the son of a miner, but that night their love was more than they could stand. The judge said to his daughter, "That son of that coal miner is someone you'd do well to leave alone." She knew her dad so well, she knew she couldn't tell, but the truth was bound to show before too long. Their love had started growing on its own. You can't outrun the long arm of the law. No, you can't outrun the long arm of the law. Billy placed his hand on Mary, and he felt the baby moving, kissed her and said, "I'll see you when I can." The judge had made a promise when he caught up with Billy, he'd send him far away from Mary Ann. The whole town knew he'd do it to many times he had proved it to at least 100 men behind the wall. He'd smile behind that frown, and when he brought that gavel down, he called himself the long arm of the law. And he'd set his mind on seeing Billy fall. In a hot and humid mine shack, a midwife pulled the sheet back and placed a cool damp towel on Mary Ann. Billy's eyes were wide with wonder from the spell he was under when she placed the newborn baby in his hands. He didn't hear the siren, just the baby crying. That miracle of love is all he saw. When the door came crashing down and Billy turned around, he felt the heart and soul inside him fall. He stood face to face with the long arm of the law. You can't outrun the long arm of the law. No, you can't outrun the long arm of the law. You can hide out for a while, he says with a smile, but you can't outrun the long arm of the law.
DJ Dolls. This man is talented, also most underrated.
It's been a long time since you went away. I stop to think of you most every day. With all my heart I'm hoping you're okay. Guess who loves you? Somebody loves you. I couldn't reach you by the US mail. You didn't leave a very easy trail. I tried the telephone to no avail. Guess who loves you? Somebody loves you. I do. Na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Someone loves you. Somebody loves you. I know the matter is the game I play. I'll never reach you any other way. So I send this one thought to you every day. Guess who loves you? Somebody loves you. I do. Na 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 na. Oh. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Someone loves you. Somebody.
Oh, sometimes I go walking through fields where we walked long ago, in the sweet used to be. And the flowers still grow, but they don't smell sweet as they did when you picked them for me. And when I think of you and the love we once knew, how I wish we could go back in time. Do you ever think back on old memories like that? Or do I ever cross your mind? Do you ever wake up lonely in the middle of the night because you miss me? Do you, darling? Oh, and do your memories ever take you back into another place and time?
DJ Dolls.
Oh, and do you ever miss the feelings and the love we shared when you were with me? Do you, darling? I just wonder, do I cross your mind?
What a mix. What a man. What a DJ. DJ Dolls in the mix.
Oh, how often I wish that again I could held me so gentle and close. And when I think of you and the love we once knew, how I wish we could go back in time. Do you ever recall these old memories at all? Or do I ever cross your mind? Do you ever wake up lonely in the middle of the night because you miss me? Do you, darling? Oh, and do your memories ever take you back into another place and time? Oh, and do you ever miss the feelings and the love we shared when you were with me? Do you, darling? I just wonder, do I cross your mind? Or do I ever cross your mind?
Your phone call took me by surprise. Gee, it's been a long, long time since those hot and humid Texas nights we went swimming in the tide. Corpus Christi seems so far away, and I'm not talking about the miles. There ain't much I wouldn't give today just to see one of your smiles. But I'm stuck here in Denver, sipping California wine, and I've got all night to remember you. I'm in a Lone Star state of mind. I just saw John Wayne on the Late Late Show. He saved the girl and rode away, but I was hoping as the credits rolled he'd make it back to her someday. 'Cause I'm stuck here in Denver, sipping California wine, and I've got all night to remember you. I'm in a Lone Star state of mind. And it's 1,000 miles or more from here to your front door. Oh, I'd be there tomorrow if I had my way. Well, I'd just pack up my guitar. You know it's really not that far. And when you called, you said I'd have a place to stay. But I'm stuck here in Denver, sipping California wine, and I've got all the
Reuben James, in my song you'll live again, and the phrases that I rhyme are just the footsteps out of time, from the time when I knew you, Reuben James. Reuben James, all the folks around Madison County cussed your name. Just a no-count sharecropping colored man who would steal anything he can, and everybody laid the blame on Reuben James. Reuben James, you still walk the furrowed fields of my mind. The faded shirt, the weathered brow, the calloused hands upon the plow. I loved you then and I love you now, Reuben James.
DJ Dolls.
The gossip of Madison County died with child, and although your skin was black, you were the one that didn't turn your back on the hungry white child with no name, Reuben James. Reuben James, with your mind on my soul and a Bible in your right hand, You said turn the other cheek, there's a better world awaiting for the meek. In my mind these words remain from Reuben James. Reuben James, you still walk the furrowed field of my mind. The faded shirt, the weathered brow, the calloused hands upon the plow. I loved you then and I love you now. Reuben James. Reuben James. One dark cloudy day they brought you from the field, and to your lonely pine box came just a preacher, me in the rain, just to sing one last refrain for Reuben James. Reuben James, you still walk the furrowed fields of my mind. The faded shirt, the weathered brow, the calloused hands upon the plow. I loved you then and I love you now. Reuben James, Reuben James, you still walk the furrowed fields.
We got too much of a good thing going. We got too much to let it slide. We got too much of a feeling flowing. We got too much to let it die. What you trying to tell me, boy? What you trying to do to me? You know you're my pride and joy. Don't leave me now, don't leave me now. Around you my world revolves. It's a problem we can solve. Can it really be so involved? We can't work it out, we'll work it out. 'Cause we got too much of a good thing going. We got too much to let it slide. Yeah, we got too much of a feeling flowing. We got too much to let it die. Won't you talk to me tonight? Let me hold you and love you right. Nobody's gonna know those eyes the way I do. The gates and doors are barred and all the windows fastened down. I spent the night in sleeplessness and rose at every sound, half in hopeless sorrow and half in fear the day would find the soldiers breaking through to drag us all in. And just before the sunrise I heard something at the wall. The gate began to rattle and the voice began to call. I hurried to the window, looked down into the street, expecting swords and torches and the sound of soldiers' feet. But there was no one there but Mary, so I went down to let her in. John stood there beside me as she told me where she'd been. She said they moved him in the night and none of us knows where. The stone's been rolled away and now his body isn't there. So we both ran toward the garden, then John ran on ahead. We found the stone an empty tomb, just the way that Mary said. But the winding sheet they wrapped him in was just an empty shell. And how or where they've taken him was more than I could tell. Oh, something strange had happened there, just what I did not know. John believed a miracle, but I just turned to go. Circumstance and speculation couldn't lift me very high, 'cause I'd seen them crucify him, then I saw him die. Back inside the house again, the guilt and anguish came. Everything I'd promised him just added to my shame. When at last it came to choices, I denied I knew his name. And even if he was alive, it wouldn't be the same.
This is Wahoo, and you are listening to DJ Dolls in the Mix.
But suddenly, the air was filled.
Sweet Georgia honey,
I don't care. We're loving the easy way. Such a fine morning. Got a good looking woman calling me darling. We're loving the easy way. Life is too short and love is too sweet to pass it by. Feeling is believing, and I sure got a feeling about you, honey. Oh, you make me feel so fine, taking the time to love me like you do. Nighttime comes calling, love starts a falling all around us. We're loving the easy way. Soft wind up moving. Look what we're doing, slowing me down. We're loving the easy way. Life is too short and love is too sweet to pass it by. Feeling about you.
There's a for sale sign on a big old rusty tractor. You can't miss it. It's the first thing that you see. Just up the road, a pale blue water tower with I Love Jenny painted in bright green. Hey, that's my Uncle Bill there by the courthouse. He'll be lowering the flag when the sun goes down. And this is my town.
Yeah, this is my town. Hey, where I was born, where I was raised, where I keep all my yesterdays. Where I ran off cause I got mad and it came to blows with my old man. Where I came back, settled down, that's where they'll put me in the ground. This is my town. Yeah, this is my town. My town.
There's a yellow rose in Texas I'm going there to see. No other fella knows her, nobody, only me. She cried so when I left her, it like to broke my heart. And if we ever meet again, we never more shall part. She's the sweetest rose of color a cowboy ever knew. Her eyes are bright as diamonds, they sparkle like the dew. You may talk about your dearest maids and sing of Rosalie, but the yellow rose of Texas beats the bells of Tennessee. Where the Rio Grande is flowing and the stars are shining bright, we walked along the river on a quiet summer night. She said, if you remember, we parted long ago. You promised to come back again and never let me go. She's the sweetest rose of color a cowboy ever knew. Her eyes are bright as diamonds, they sparkle like the dew. You may talk about your dearest maids and sing of Rosalie, but the yellow rose of Texas beats the bells of Tennessee.
Coffee black, cigarette, start this day like all the rest. First thing every morning that I do is start missing you. Some broken hearts never mend, some memories never end, some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. rendezvous in the night, a willing woman to hold me tight. But in the middle of love's embrace, I see your face. Some broken hearts never mend, some memories never end, some tears will never dry. My love for you never does.
Two doors down, they're laughing and drinking and having a party. Two doors down, they're not aware that I'm around. But here I am, crying my heart out, feeling sorry, but they're having a party just two doors down. I think I'll dry these useless tears and get myself together. I think I'll wander down the hall and have a look around. 'Cause I can't stay inside this lonely room and cry forever. I think I'd really rather join two doors down, yeah. Two doors down, they're laughing and drinking and having a party. Two doors down, they're all aware that I'm around. See, I am no longer crying and feeling sorry. They're having a party just two doors down. I can't believe I'm standing here dry-eyed, all smiles and talking, making conversation with the new love I found. I ask him if he'd like to be alone, and we start walking down the hall to my place, waiting two doors down, yeah. Two doors down, they're laughing and drinking and having a party. Two doors down, we're not aware this time. 'Cause here I am, feeling everything but sorry. We're having a love party two doors down. They say that it's a matter of trusting before love has a chance to begin. And it's never simple, faithless hearts can cripple, and only a strong love survives.
I know they say that it's such a fine line between giving up and giving in. But once your heart's been in it, you just can't forget it. It's like nothing that you felt in your life.
We got real love, not infatuation. Real love, our heart's celebration. I love you,
You know I love you too.
real love, not an imitation. Real love, you're my destination. Baby, you and me, we got everything we need.
This is Wahoo, and you are listening to DJ Dolls in the mix.
You are such a part of my life that I can't remember me without you. And we've had our nights, we've had our share of fights, but we never thought of giving it up.
Oh, you and I, we must be dreamers, 'cause we're making all our dreams come true. I could spend my life just holding you so tight and never ever get enough.
We got real love, not infatuation. Real love, our heart's celebration. I love you,
You know I love you too.
we got real love, not an imitation. Real love, you're my destination. Baby, you and me, we got everything we need. We got real love. We got real love, not infatuation. sensation, real love. You're my destination, baby, you and me.